So apparently, oh man, there's a good chance that Elon Musk might play PoE 2.
Elon Musk status. Oh, Elon Musk has got a new status. Oh my god, what class is this? Ascendancy you hype from Pathfinder 2? I'm usually big turn melee weapon warrior, but Monk is looking real good with darkness and avatar mode. Rob is about to be enlightened. He's about to be enlightened. Rob is about to be enlightened, and he's gonna. This is gonna be Rob, bro. This is gonna be Rob. Rob from the block. He's out here, bro. He's out here.
I forgot all about Rob from the block.
D4's dead to him, bro. Straight up. Straight up. Dude, he's logging in. He's gonna convert. He's gonna convert, bro.
A lot of people are logging in now.
Rob from the block is gonna convert. For sure.
Where's the shit from
He's coming, bro. Once
Where's
you
this?
log, how can you play PoE and not get converted? If he plays for like, you're gonna say, if Rob from the block plays for like 200 hours or something, he's gonna convert.
Of course.
All right, Elon Musk, where are we? Whatever class is.
Wait, he's actually talking about playing. Whatever class is closest to fighter / magic user. I don't know. I think honestly he'll. Yeah, it's too bad they don't have Druid out because he'll be able to play a Druid when the game comes out. Monk, yeah, I feel like Monk. Like I was thinking, I don't know why I was thinking like Mystic Spearhand, right? But like, yeah, that's not in the game. But Monk is pretty close. Templar, yeah.
Closest to fighter / magic
Inquisitor.
user. See, the thing is, Elon Musk's brain isn't open yet. Unfortunately, he does not know.
He doesn't know about it.
This is something that I would have said.
Yeah.
This is something that I would have said. Okay. Because you gotta understand, his brain is not open yet. He doesn't. Because you gotta understand, the standard person's brain expects that you're gonna have a character that's like a class, and that class has got skills, and then it's got you pick the class, it has the skills, and then use the magic skills. But he doesn't understand about the skill system yet, right?
Yeah, that's actually a good point. Yeah.
He's going to open.
He's going to understand the foundation.
Okay. Magic gamer, magic. True, whatever's closer. Are these all bots?
Probably,
you don't want to be like, well, actually, Elon. You don't want to be like that, chat. Don't be like, well, actually, Elon. Okay. I don't think he's. All you got to do is let him. He's going to play the game. I think don't try and scare him. Well, actually, Elon, that's not how the skill system works. No, I'm not going to do it well, actually. No. Because there's a chance you'd see it. He's got all the Diablo antis following him. So he's got, like all the D4 antis, should I say. Yeah, look, there we go. It was this tweet, bro. That's got me all.
He says, is that all? It's not. That's the funny thing. It's not. You've got 4 more of those.
Is that all?
No, actually.
Oh, shit, dude, the Muskinator.
That is so
the
fucking
Muskrat,
funny.
bro.
Oh, my God.
Shit, I can't wait for him to play, bro. I can't
The first tree of many?
I can't wait for Elon to play and be like, what the fuck? Bro, I swear to God, if he's like, bro, this game has got too much pointless complexity, I don't like it, I'm going to be pissed. Because that's a cope. That's cope, because it's not.
I feel like there is, like, in my opinion, there are a few things that, like, I personally think that, like, spell block and spell evasion should be the same thing. I feel like that's a little bit of bloat, but I feel like also PoE 2 is going to dial a lot of that down.
Yeah, that looks awful.
I'm so hyped. Yeah, I am too.
Yeah, that looks awful, he says. It looks overwhelming at the start, yes, but it's basically the passive tree from every class line 1, almost endless amount of possible combinations. Yeah, there it is, dude. Except there's a dozen cookie cutters, and that's what
you do.
You do. Like you're pretending it's an actual choice, lol.
You know who this guy sounds like? He sounds like a dick sucker. That's what he sounds like. He sounds like a dick sucker loser sitting around trying to start trouble and talk shit. Not a gay one. I don't know if he's gay or not. He says he's a dad, so no, he's not gay. He's just sucking metaphorical dicks. This is something I'd say if I was an idiot.
That's something I'd say if I was an idiot.
Yeah. True.
Good. One word. One word for this guy. I want to reply to these guys and be like, one word. I wanted to sit there and just reply. Combinatorics, baby. Combinatorics. There it is, chat. I've said it. I said it, bro. One word. There it is, bro. Okay, I get it doesn't exist in D4 because you're shoehorn. Like, literally, you're shoehorn. This is D4 brain. This is your brain.
No. I mean, like, the guy's kind of right in a way, right? I mean, if you go to PoE Ninja, there's definitely, like, the popular builds. And I would say, like, the top 20 builds are probably 80% of the player base or 70% of the player base. Of course, that's true. But the difference is that the other 20% of the builds can still be extremely rewarding and fun. And you then start playing a totally different game. Because when you're playing, and you guys know this, right? Like, if you ever played, like, a non-meta build, a lot of the things that you're buying are way cheaper. You sometimes have to craft your own items instead of buying, like, a mirror of them or something like that. Like, the entire way that you play the game and you interface with, like, the community is completely different. Or it's shaded in that direction. Yeah, off-meta is the way. Yeah, and off-meta is fun in some ways and not in others, right? It really depends. Most fun way to play is solo self-found. I really enjoy being able to trade, but sure.
On D4, okay? There is only one choice, because he's not wrong. No, he's not wrong. Okay, yes, you got Whirlwind, you put on the thing that says Whirlwind damage, you put on the thing that says your Whirlwind spawns devils, you put on the thing that says Whirlwind has more AoE, you put on the thing that says Whirlwind sucks in. It's a set bonus. There is no choice.
Well, I mean, you do that with Cyclone too, right? I mean, you do. It's just that it's more fun. And also, here's another component, is that PoE is much more abstract, so it gives players the idea of owning that type of success. Because, like, when the game tells you, go here, go here, go here, and then they give you a reward for it, it doesn't feel as good. But when the game leads you to go here, to go here, to go here, and you feel like that, you feel like you've earned that, that's way better.
One meta thing that's pre-made by the fucking devs that you play. That's not what PoE is, bro.
Yeah.
The fact of the matter is there's going to be a billion different ways to play the game, and they're all going to be very strong. And there's going to be 1,000 different things that are broken and stupid. And, because of the fact that GG stay away from things that scale infinitely, you don't really filter out. As long as the build gets over a certain threshold, it's fine.
That's also another really big component that Quinn's talking about, is, like, outside of, like, a handful of content types, it doesn't really matter. And even with a bad build, you can still clear an entire screen if you have enough good gear. Like, every single league, like, you see people that are clearing, like Ward Loop is a really great example of this. And, like, I think that one thing that Elon Musk might not really know about PoE, because it's something that's, like, not really true with Diablo 4, is that you, like, in PoE, there's the idea that you build into a build. Like, like, I played Toxic Rain into Ward Loop, for example, right? Or some people play skeleton minions or summon raging spirits into golems or something like that. And, like, that's also a very, very different way of playing versus, like, just what Diablo is.
Folks who struggle with Paragons and Brady, how's it more user-friendly?
Yeah,
do you know what? I think the PoE skill tree is far more intuitive than the Paragon boards. Because
I actually don't like Diablo 4 Paragon boards. I wish you couldn't rotate them. I think that they're too complex for an average player, and because of how complex they are, it just causes everybody to look it up on a website. I wish that they added, like, they took 30 or like 30% of the complexity from Paragon boards and they put it in skill trees. Like, I think the complexity, the net complexity should stay the same, but I think the balance between Paragon boards and skill trees is unbalanced.
Guess what? The tree's static. The tree's static. And once you're going to learn the fundamentals, that's it. Like, you can do a lot with it. There's tons of shit you can do with it. But there's all this bullshit of, like, Paragon boards, rotating Paragon boards going in. Honestly, like, it looks more intimidating, but I straight up think, like, not only is the skill tree easier to understand, it's even got more depth. Because the
problem with PoE skill tree is a lot of people don't understand the vocabulary. Increased damage, more damage, added damage. What does it mean? Well, if you played the game for a long time, you'd know exactly what the difference is. But if you're an idiot, you would have no fucking idea. And so that's the kind of stuff, like, and it's very daunting. I think that the best way to give people, like, and PoE 2 is doing this. And, like, they really actually started doing this with Settlers of Kalgor, right? Where, like, now you can respec with gold. Allowing players to, okay, well, let's try increased damage. Okay, it didn't do a lot. Okay, let's try more damage. Wow! That's good.
On boards are pointlessly, I think, confusing, but then when you look at them, they give you nothing, and it's just like plus stat, plus stat, plus stat. You just get the thing, plus stat, plus stat, plus, and then you just go to a Paragon board calculator, and it just says, oh yeah, this is the most efficient path. It's just, and it's just, it's like,
it's too hard to get into in order for a casual player to understand it, and I think that the game should, like, you should not want to go to a website to figure out a build. If you have to go to a third-party website to play the game, I think that that is a failure with that game.
Mostly confusing, and they have no depth. Whereas PoE's tree is like...
PoE. Yeah, and I've criticized that element of PoE. That's why I wanted to see damage numbers in the game, so people can get a visual representation of what they're doing, number one. And that's why also I wanted people to be able to respec easily without being locked into specs. PoE is doing both of those things in PoE 2. They've listened to my feedback and a lot of other people's feedback, and they found it to be relevant and important, and they're doing it.
Confusing because it's got a lot of depth, but it has a lot of depth. And it's only confusing when you don't know. Like, if you look at a map, the way I describe it is this. If you go to, like, Google Maps, right? You look at a map here, right?
Uh-huh.
You don't know the place. This is very confusing. This is confusing because you don't know the place. And, of course, you're looking at it, you're like, huh? What? But then guess what? You get a map of a place that you live, right? I don't want to dox myself. But then you go to a map to a place that you live and, like, oh, I know where that is. Oh, look, this is over here. This is over here. This is the fucking place I'm going to get food at.
Yeah, he's making a lot of sense here. This is actually like a W Quintake. He's completely right.
You know, just back of your
like
head.
People, like, the familiarity with it will come faster than what people would expect.
And that's what the skill tree is.
Yeah.
Right? Initially, when you look at it, it's like a map of a place you don't know. It looks confusing. It looks overwhelming. Yeah. You don't know where anything is. But guess what? Once you started going around the places and going to some of the things and taking some of the nodes, it just becomes like the back of your hand, and it's not confusing at all, and it's not intimidating. You just look at the map, and it's like, oh, fuck. Super easy to understand.
Yeah.
Actually, good analogy. Well, it's because it's true. That's literally what it is.
Yeah, he's completely right. I think that, I think Elon Musk, or like anybody, is going to be able to play PoE 2 and really enjoy it a lot. I feel like the game is going to have more of an ability to bring in new players than ever. And we're working on, so like right now, my mods, like let me link you guys the video too. Like, I do hope Elon Musk plays this game because, like, it'll be, I think, so this is what I think is going to happen. I think that, like, PoE 1 is, like, right here. This is what I think PoE 2 is going to do. I think PoE 2 is going to bring in a massive player base. I actually think that it will double the player base of the game. And by the way, we can take this to the bank. Let's see if this is true when the actual game comes out. And that will only be early access, keep in mind, and only people that are using Steam. The hype is real. Yes, exactly. It's number 2 on Steam right now. No, it seems like it's not. I don't know where you're seeing that. But, you know, it's probably somewhere. Let me see. Path of Exile. I mean, I always play it with the launcher. So, like, yeah, this isn't really anything crazy. On top sellers. Really? Wait, really? Ooh. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Here we go. But how do you sell it? People are buying. So if you give them $30, they give you, basically, they're like, it's a buy-in for the early access, right? So you do have to spend money to play the game. However, the money that you spend to play the game is reimbursed to you in microtransaction currency at a 1-to-1 rate. So if you spend $30 to get into the game, you also have $30 of microtransaction money in order to play the game. That's cool. Yeah. No, I'm a massive simp for this company. Like, I think PoE is great. I love PoE. EA server's going to catch fire? Yeah, I actually think that, like, how's Stalker 2 doing? Let me see, actually. I hope it's doing well. I played the game a little bit the other day. It's a really good game. 57,000 people. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, for a single... I think it's a single-player game, right? I mean, I don't know if you can play multiplayer or not. But, yeah. Off-stream? Yeah, I'm playing it off-stream. Good game. Would be worth it, too, if you had to buy into it regardless. Yeah, no, you're right. And needs updated mods, and it's good. I like playing the game raw. Even though I do think that mods do sometimes make it more interesting. Like, it's weird because, like, I don't like playing games with mods except for Elden Ring. But anyway, yeah, PoE 2 is number 4 right now on top sellers, and it's not even coming out for another week. Like, it's more than that. It's almost 2 weeks that it's not coming out for. Like, 10 days or 11 days or something like that. That is an insane fucking amount of sales. I can't wait. Yeah, this game, by the way, PoE 2 is the next big game that I'm excited for. 8 days? Yeah, it was 10, I don't remember. But yeah, it's like the next really big game that I'm excited for. Like, I'm trying to think besides that, what am I excited for? Monster Hunter Wilds. Yeah, no, true. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely it. I guess, yeah, probably that and Kingdom Come Deliverance too. Yeah, that's what I would really go with. Assassin's Creed Shadows, of course. Oh, that is going to be so fucking fun to play. I cannot wait. Oh my god, it's going to be good. So yeah, I think PoE 2. So here's what I was talking with some of my mods and everybody about this. We're probably going to have to... So, like, a guild, you can only have up to 250 people in a guild. And so what we're going to end up doing, probably, is we're going to make a channel, and we might also make a component of our Discord for PoE. Because, like, a lot of new people are going to come into PoE, and I'm going to really try to make sure that my community can be a place for people to learn about the game. Because, like... we're all going to be learning about the game to an extent, right? Because there's, like, new things, except for the people that are, like, you know, new players, etc. But would be sick. Yeah, I fucking agree with that, right? It would be. Can EU players join? If you can play on our servers, you can... I don't care. Like, I don't care. You can be European, Chinese, fucking North Korean, Saudi Arabia. I don't give a fuck. If you can join and you can talk about the game and you're not annoying... then you're part of the community, right? It's that simple. That's what the internet's for, right? I mean, like, let's be honest. And so, guild name, I think we had Asmongold to Asmongold before. Like, I don't really know what... I'll call it Diablo 5, maybe. I have no idea. Or Diablo 7. Go to SteamDB menu and check top sellers. Well, I'm just looking at this, right? And, do you see the SS Kill Justice League is 95% off on Steam? Damn, it's still overpriced, huh? That sucks. So yeah, if Elon plays PoE, we're never going if Elon plays PoE, we're never going to Mars. Yeah, maybe. I mean, you know, but it'd be a fun game. And call it Diablo-like. Oh, that's a good idea, Diablo-like. Yeah, I'll think of a good name for this. I have no idea. But anyway, so I do think PoE 2 is going to be the biggest thing. It will be the big game for, I think, at least the first half of December. I think it'll be very, very popular. You realize PoE 2 has content? Well, I mean, Diablo 4 is, I mean, it's a fun game, right? It's not like Diablo, I don't think Diablo is bad. I just think that Diablo is very vanilla. Like, if you want to invest 100 hours into a game, Diablo is going to be the best per hour enjoyment, probably, versus PoE. But if you want to invest 1,000 hours into the game, I think PoE will be your best enjoyment. Does that make sense, right? So, like, for casual players, I think Diablo 4 is really good for them. But for people that want a deeper cut into the genre, that's where they're really going to get the people that love PoE. And that's why I think Diablo 4 might always be bigger than PoE. I think Diablo 4 will always be bigger than PoE, but it doesn't matter. FIFA is bigger than Elden Ring. I still think Elden Ring's a better game. Not this one. You could be right. You could be right. I don't know. There are hints for the PoE puzzle board. Yeah. D4 is an Exile-like game. Yeah, bigger how? By more players. There'll be more people playing the game. That's what I mean to say. I don't understand the appeal of league resets as a newcomer. Then play standard. That's my advice. Yeah, then just play standard. It's not a big deal.